I'm selling a couple of War Final Assault arcade machines in Austin, Texas. War Final Assault is a first-person shooter game that came out in the late 1990s. The cool thing about it was that it could be networked, so you could have up to 4 machines talking together and play deathmatch or a co-op campaign together. These machines are in really great shape. It helps that the artwork already looks like it's kind of beat up. So for example, these little scratches here and stuff is part of the art. This scratch is not. Still looks pretty good anyway. The machines were owned by Fiesta Texas, which is a Six Flags amusement park in San Antonio. I purchased them in about 2012 or 2013 from somebody. I imagine this number here would point back to Fiesta Texas, but the way I knew was when I opened the coin door, the coin box in the bottom was full of Fiesta Texas tokens. The machines are in pretty good shape. There's kind of a couple of defects on them. All of the buttons kind of have lost their spring and step there. Actually, the green one here didn't work at all, so I replaced it. Probably need to replace all of them with yellow. They all work well, but they're just kind of not very springy. Same for the other one. Joysticks are in pretty good shape. Joysticks have a trigger in the front for shooting and a discard button on the top. All kinds of locks are missing from the machines. The coin mechanism lock right here is gone. The coin box lock is gone, as are the locks for the doors that go on the back of the machines. I've just been using a fence screw to put them together. The machines are a Vegas board. They're basically a computer motherboard with a video card. One of the machines has this nice grate on the back of it holding it together. The other one did not come with that. So this is what the boards look like underneath that grate there. You'll notice that I actually have compact flashes in here instead of the hard drives. The hard drive on one of the machines failed, so I had to dupe the other remaining hard drive and replace them with compact flash cards, which should last a long time. Both machines have the compact flash replacement in there. Let's see what else. This machine in particular sometimes has focus problems, and it seems to always be this top little dial right here, which I think this is called the flyback, and it seems like that dial right there once in a while gets a little bit off, and you just have to spin it back toward the right a little bit. I feel like the top one is for horizontal focus and the bottom one is for vertical. As I mentioned, these are networked, so they came with a little hub here. There's these little Ethernet cables that kind of go into the machines, up through wherever, up into a standard sort of Ethernet port on the motherboard. Like I mentioned, it's sort of a motherboard and a video card. Motherboard has this part. It's connected straight into this part here, which is another part of the motherboard, and then there's actually a video card at the bottom. One of these machines, at some point, the video card went out on, so I had to buy a new one online, which is about the equivalent of like a $5 video card at this point. Some kind of like 3DFX card from the late 90s. Costs about $100, of course, because they're not made anymore. So yeah, they're networked. I'll turn them on here. Because they're networked, there's a setting in both of these machines that you have to set one in the server mode and one in the client mode. In other words, the one that's in the client mode is going to wait and see if he's connected to a server. He won't start himself until he does. So if you only have one of these machines, he's going to keep saying client looking for server and do nothing. I'll show you how to change that setting in a second. This guy over here is in server mode, so like as soon as he starts, see, he starts immediately. Now the other one's going as well. To change settings, there is a dip switch in the bottom, or I'm not sure exactly, but anyway, whatever. These little guys are pretty standard in a lot of the JAMMA arcade machines. You press this and hold it, and it will bring up a diagnostics menu. Oh. Diagnostics have all kinds of things we can do. We can use the trigger. And then, so the trigger was here, discard is here. We get into the menu with this, exit out of the menu with that, volume test. Each of them have those game options. You see here it says server, yes. That's on the other one. I'm going to say no. You can make the color. You can turn on blood. So, example, this player will have red colors to him. Other players will have blue, whatever you said. Important thing here is controls test. So the middle here shows sort of the joystick responsiveness. If I push it forward, it goes down like an airplane, back, left, right, kind of all around. Hard to get this all in video one time, but it's in good shape. So let's see here. Discard is that top button, trigger. Let's see, start button, forward, left, right, back, jump, view. View is a, the game has a third-person view mode and a first-person view mode. This one is looking for the server, which you can't find because I turned the server off. Let's see here. I guess it doesn't matter because actually I need to, let's see, press and hold start, press and hold discard. Okay. Put this guy back into server mode. And then we'll check out the controls and the volume on this guy. Let's see here. Wrong one. Alright, let's see. Up, down, or I guess forward, back on the joystick there, left, right. Move it all around to all the corners. Alright, let's see. Discard, trigger, forward, left, right, back, start, jump, view. Alright, so this one's in pretty good shape too. On the original game, I'll try and show you a little bit of what the game's like here. Just gonna play. You can put your initials in and save your sort of progress and high scores. You can select the number of players to play as.
Good morning, comrades. Here is your
Come on,
mission.
Dave. Inside.
This
Go.
is General Yuri Alienov, the ruthless leader of the New Siberian Republic. The general fortress in the west. The confusion will allow you to fly in undetected using one of the general.
Alright, this is going to be difficult to play, but see there's a third person mode. There's a little guy down there in the yellow coming after me. So if you hold the view button down here, click it, you'll change to first person mode.
Use joystick to aim.
So move forward, left, right, and back with the buttons. You can jump, and then with the joystick is how you look around and shoot. Difficult to play with one hand.
Follow red arrows.
I'll do another video later. So one of the cool things is, since the machines are linked up, you can play 2 players. You can have 2 people in a campaign. So we'll do this, do a mission. Let's see what happens. I might have to do them at the same time to make them connect. Nope, it works. Alright. There we go.
Use joystick to aim.
So on the second player here, you can see the first player. First player, you see the second. So that's fun. You can go and play the campaign together. Even better. Even better, we can play deathmatch. So let's see here. First person says just play. Select a person.
Good morning.
So the person's dropped in the campaign mode. Second player comes in here. Clicks this. Selects the person, goes to head to head. And now we're in deathmatch mode. There's a little radar on the bottom left down here. Shows you where the other guy is. Kinds of fun guns we got. There's the other guy. Back up a little bit. Nice, good shot. This rocket launcher is always fun. Particularly because it locks on the other player. Oh no. There we go.